Women's series between Australia and Brazil.
The second test underway. Australia again in their white strip, running from the left-hand side to the right of our screen. Captain Anne-Marie knocks it across to, well, that was not the best of touches at all from Leonie Jeribo. Maybe a bit of nerves. That was a real problem for Australia in the first test, although they did start on a positive note. They led 2-0. Coach Lau Byers put down the conceding of 7 straight goals down to perhaps nerves, inexperience. The Brazilians are certainly a hot side. Ana Lucia onto Rosalie. Return. Brazil waits for support. The captain's there, Marcia. Nice ball inside. Lovely play. Rosalie picks a spot. Great keeping from Sue Ellen Broughton, though. Cut the angle right down. Rosalie should have struck it earlier. But that was some save indeed from the Australian keeper. And what a dangerous player Rosalie is. Interesting sidelight to the game today. Both teams went sightseeing to a koala park, a nature reserve, which the Brazilians, of course, had a delightful time, and they're having a delightful time of it now. Rosalie breaks the deadlock. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. The lady who was regarded as the best outdoor player at the World Cup in China last year. And you can understand why, can't you? And an easy one for Elaine, and a dangerous little chip forward. James back there, but here comes the captain, Marcia. Rosalie make close in ball control. And it's good work from Chris James, just a jockey there, just to put her off. Ana Lucia, Brazil with plenty of possession in this game so far. And Sue Ellen Broughton just parrying it around. Good save. Marcia, Rosalie square. Rosalie, the control almost working. And Jeribo there for Australia. Oh, beautiful skills. And what a goal from Rosalie. Well, if you had any doubts about the quality of the women, I'm sure that they've been discounted already. 2-0 Brazil, 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. What a bright start for the Brazilian team. And the skills weren't too bad at all from the substitute. Nicole McNamara. She's taken over the role that Anne-Marie Highlands had at the back. Highlands with number 7, playing the utility role. Now Byers was thinking about making those moves before the game, starting with McNamara at the back there. Well, it looked like a handball. The referee's allowed play to continue. And Anne-Marie Highlands has scored. It really looked like a handball. But either way, Australia are back in the game now. Well, it looked like a hand, didn't it? Anne-Marie Highlands played the whistle. And Australia 2-1. Australian women are heading off to Brazil later this year, along with the Australian women's youth side. And now Rosalie, chance for a hat-trick. And there it is, 3-1 Brazil. She's an extraordinary player. Rosalie has put Brazil ahead to 3-1. Now Australia's turn to respond. Clever play from Nicole McNamara. That was almost off of Jeribo. Now Australia's defence is exposed. Rosalie breaks. And she's put that away as well. Well, the scoreline should really read Rosalie 4, Australia 1. What a dominating display from this young lady. She scored 4 goals against the Australians on Saturday in Wollongong, and she's already scored 4 now. Spain. And it could be on for Australia. A good ball, Azato. The keeper's come out of the area and taken Azato out. That should be a booking. That really should be a booking after what we saw in the first test where Bruce Thurlow, he was given a red card. He was, fair enough, it was for holding, but here really, Azato was on. Layoff for Jeribo and some goal! Leone Jeribo gives Australia some hope with a beautiful strike. 13 minutes into this first half. A good layoff, smart move. And what a finish. Ana Lucia. CC looking for Fia. And it's stuck away there by Cassia. An opportunist goal for Brazil. The Australian defence punished for not clearing the ball away from a danger zone. The fans are celebrating. They've got every reason to be delighted here. Brazil are leading by 5 goals to 2. Cassia gets her first. It's one thing Australia have got to learn. They've got to move their passes a bit more quicker. Well, Jeribo was on, and now it comes to, again, it was too late. She was obstructed there, but Australia's passes, they've got to be a bit more quicker. Referee not happy with the wall. Digi comes up. Jeribo across for Hirons, and it's in! Australia have fought back! The 6th minute of the second half. Hirons grabs her second of the game. A smart move again. This is a second free kick where we've seen the dummy run, and she just slipped it through. And now James, can she stop? No! Australia! They haven't given up the fight here at the State Sports Centre in this Coca-Cola International Challenge. This has been the women's best period of the game. It's back now to 5-4. 7 minutes has elapsed exactly. Clock stops when the free kicks are on, the ball goes out. 20-minute halves. The most important statistic is that Australia have put 2 goals away. And that was some way to respond to the Australian goal. Cece, who scored a hat-trick in the first test, has extended the lead to 6-4. Virtually came out of nowhere. Ana Lucia. Marcia. And a mistake by Halfway and the goal. Marcia's first of the game. A soft goal at that too. Ball went over the halfway line on the full. That's not allowed in indoor. The goal will stand either way. McNamara grabs the goal with 13 seconds on the clock. You've got to feel a bit sorry for Brazil there. The ball went straight over the halfway line on the full. That is not allowed, but either way, McNamara deserves that goal. She's had a big game. There was that 7th goal from Marcia that really caused them a lot of bother, and Marcia says, well, I've scored earlier, I'll score again, to put the issue well and truly beyond doubt. 4 seconds on the clock. Marcia makes it 8-5. The 3-goal buffer still there.